Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be continuing on with this romantic country page by Erie. It's the first romantic country book, and hopefully we'll make some progress on this today. That's the plan at least. I hope it's not too noisy in the background. I got my dogs and the washer machine is on, so you know, hopefully it won't be too loud. I have something, just an old folder behind the page here, and I have several Prisma colors picked out for doing all the odds and ends today. It is a little bit cloudy out, so I hope y'all can see. But yeah, I guess we'll just get to coloring. Okay, I want to go ahead and get the lantern here colored. It's got like a little flame in the center. I'm not going to do anything too fancy with it because this is a daytime scene. So I just kind of want to make it, I'm not going to be creating any kind of a reflection from the lantern of anything like that. And that was just, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself here, yellowed ochre and canary yellow, I think, for the little flame in the center. And then I just went in with the light aqua to go around the kind of the glass enclosed part of the lantern. Get that shade colored up. And this is just the white Prisma. Okay, wasn't really sure what color to do the lantern, but I got black raspberry and Tuscan red. And I'm just going to outline with the black raspberry. And don't forget the little bottom part here. And then we're going to take the Tuscan red and go in the center, just pretty lightly. And I might kind of use a little bit more pressure on the sides. And down here. And I'm going to blend them out with my white Prisma color. I just wanted to keep with kind of the purple colors that we've been using. And kind of deep red to kind of switch it up a little bit. I didn't get anything to color the rope. Let me get just like the plain brown color. Maybe the cream color. I'm just going to take the brown and lightly go along the edges of the rope, and then just take the cream to kind of blend that out. Okay, our lantern's done. Since I have the cream and the white here, I probably will maybe do the little duck. I can't remember what the duck's name is. Does it tell you? I know I'm being super sidetracked right now. Okay, among the ducks, Josette is loved by everyone, so it is Josette. I don't know if she's featured in every page, but pretty close in these books. All right, I'll fix it again. Sorry, y'all. I was wanting to look that up earlier, but then I forgot, so. Okay, so I have a cream color. And I'm just going to go in with maybe the 70% French gray and just very lightly shade in some of these areas here. It's a pretty small picture of Josette, so drawn, you know, so there's not too much I'm wanting to do with it, but I'm just trying to kind of create a little bit of shadowing around the edges. And then I'm going to go in with this cream color and start blending it out. And then just take our white Prisma and blend it all together. And sometimes I do take a Posca pen and kind of go over the darker lines with the duck when I get done. I'm just going to take Canary Yellow and do her beak. And I'm going to take this 90% warm gray and just kind of go back over the eye there because it kind of got lost in the blending. Maybe go in with a little more white. Okay, that looks good to me. And so I think we've done everything that's on the tree. So we're going to work on the water, and I don't want to do too much to the water. I have denim blue, cerulean blue, and light aqua, and I'm just going to use these three colors, starting with my darkest color, denim blue, and just lightly going around the edges and working my way toward the front. I'm really trying hard not to spend so long on this page, but I do tend to take a while. can go kind of using the side of the pencil to kind of put that dark blue in there. And kind of tracing some of the sides of the bank. Just follow along the line here. I thought about using, I almost bought like a distressed ink oxide for the, I think it was some kind of antique linen or something color, but I decided that I wanted this to only be pencils. That way we don't have to get out, you know, a whole bunch of different things. So I'm going to try my best to blend that out with pencils, but we'll see how it goes. I have a cerulean blue, PC 103, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing, going into that denim blue. Just building up the color. Keep not giving myself enough elbow space over here. But I'm really glad that I'm doing this color along. I have really been hesitant to do a full color along. But I think this is helping with my confidence as far as, you know, getting on the camera and trying to talk y'all through what I'm doing. But, you know, I think really it's just about sitting down and having fun coloring, so I try not to take myself too seriously. Okay, so now that I have those colors, I'm going to go on with our lightest color, and it is a bit of a different tone. It's more kind of got a greenish tone to it, so it's the light aqua. And I'm going to start blending those colors together and bringing that aqua all the way in the center. Just working my way down. Okay, I'm really liking that, and so I think to finish blending that all together, I will be using the Prisma color white and kind of getting that to blend real good. You know, all that technical talk. I'm just going to kind of smooth everything out. starting in my darker areas and working my way across to the center. All right. Well, get a hold of those. All right, I want to move on to the little lines in the background. I'm not really sure. I wasn't sure what to do with those when we were working on the field, but I think I've decided that I'm just going to make them green, make it green, and maybe it'll look kind of like more layers of hills. I don't know if that makes sense, but we're gonna try and make it look good. I got my darkest green color is marine green, PC 988, and then the middle one is grass green. I wanted to tie that in a little bit because I used a lot of that on the field. And then we have true green, PC 910. So I'm going to go in with the darkest color, kind of sweep off some of this, and just kind of go in and start working that in a circular motion along the edges. And hopefully it will look okay. And then we're going to go in with the grass green. I'm going to start my way from the bottom and work my way up. And then we got true green, same thing, working my way up to the top of the thing here. And then I'm probably going to go back in with marine green. Not really liking the true green in there, so I may not use that for the other side. It's just a little bit too bright, so I'm going to try and blend everything together with this chartreuse and see how we like that. Okay. I'm going to work on the other side. I have our marine green and just start adding that. Working our way up from the bottom. And maybe a little bit lightly adding that all the way to the top, almost. Okay, then we have our grass green. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. Maybe it's supposed to be like a distant tree line or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like missing the obvious. So then we have chartreuse, and I'm going to blend them all together. I do like it better without the true green. I love that color, but it's very bright. And of course, sometimes when I'm doing this, I always find somewhere that I want to add a little bit extra highlight somewhere else other than what I'm working on. Okay, I'll leave it alone. So I think that's working. We're gonna say it is. And I guess we'll work on the sky. Yeah, I want to work on the sky before I do the leaves around the frame to kind of, you know, get, just in case I get a little too much blue on those. But yeah, I'll get my blues out and we'll work on the sky. Okay, got y'all zoomed out. We are going to do the sky, and not surprisingly, I got 3 colors picked out here. We have cobalt turquoise, aquamarine, and I think it's light sky blue. But my set of Prismas are pretty old, so some of the writing has worn off, unfortunately, or, you know, ones that I bought open stock from Hobby Lobby. But anyway, beside the point. Let's start with our cobalt turquoise. This is PC 105, and I'm gonna go around the edge of the frame with this, and then behind the tree house, just anywhere there is something to go behind with a darker blue color. I just kind of want to add that shading in there. So this is cobalt turquoise, and I'm not using too much pressure. I still want this to be pretty light, you know, blue sky in the background. And I'll probably work in small sections. This is such a pretty blue color. I really like this one. And we're just going to go along the tree house. I thought about attempting clouds, but I think I'll save that for another day. I am no expert on clouds in the sky, but I mean, it would be something definitely out of my comfort zone to try. I have, of course, tried in the past, but I don't know. I'm just probably my own worst critic, so I always think they look a little funky, but I mean, they are clouds, so they're supposed to look kind of disheveled. But I decided not to do that, of course, and we're just going to go in with just a plain blue sky. But some people can do just beautiful daytime skies. And maybe one day I'll get better, but yeah, I was thinking I'm definitely going to do a color along next month. I don't know. Then I did a poll. The second choice was the Mythic World by Kirby Rosanas, and maybe I will choose a page from there, although that's going to be quite the project. And I chose this page too because I thought it would be a little bit more simple than having like because you know it's a little bit smaller, but you know, even this is still a lot of work. But definitely an adorable page, and I am having so much fun coloring it. I love these books so much. It's definitely up there in my top favorite list of coloring books. Although it is hard for me to choose, but definitely some of my favorite. Okay, I am liking that. So we're going to go in with Aquamarine and just bringing that a little bit closer, blending those two blue colors together. And the closer I get to the center of one section, the lighter I'm getting with the color. I just want like a hint of it in the middle. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if this is going to work. We have our light sky blue, and I'm going to start on the edge and work my way down toward the treehouse. Just trying to blend all those colors together. You can use a white Prisma color if you want, or a colorless blender of any kind. But I thought it would trying to give it an extra pop of color with using the light sky blue. I'm just going along the edges. Now we'll just try and blend it all together. This is light aqua. I just want to add a little bit more to the center. I probably should have added it earlier, but that's why I'm like working in small sections sometimes, so I can kind of see what I need to adjust, and that way it'll go a little bit smoother the rest of the page. This is the sky blue. Okay, I think that's all the blending we're going to get out of that part. Now we'll work on this lower part right here. I'm going to go in with our light aqua. And I'm going to add a little bit more pressure to kind of get that color down a little bit more. I thought I liked the doing that up here, but I've decided that it looks better if you add a little bit more to it. Okay, so we have our sky light, our light blue sky. I'm not sure. But it's a really pale blue color out of the Prisma set. We're blending all those together. Yeah, I do like that a little better. Get in this little corner here. Okay. Now Now we're going to work on this part. This is our light aqua. No, this is aquamarine. I'm sorry if I keep saying the wrong names. I don't look at the names too much when I'm coloring. Of course I need to, so if y'all want to follow along, which I'm sure y'all probably know what you're doing, but I don't know, I don't look at the names very much, so I need to get a little sidetracked too. Just working my way around with the aquamarine. Ooh, dropping stuff. I'm just continuing to kind of blend that into the cobalt turquoise. Okay, that was quite a bit of a bigger area than a minute ago. So I have those two colors laid down. I'm going to try and blending them out with the light sky blue. Kind of want to go back in real quick, smooth that out a little bit more. Okay. Okay, we got our light sky blue. Just trying to blend the two colors together. Okay, and continue to do that in this part too. And just working our way around all the leaves and the tree house. I think I'm making myself sleepy. It is a very rainy day here today, and I don't know, just kind of getting to me, making me feel tired. I should be having a Joseph Kattenbang's new book, Aviary, coming in today. I'm super excited about that. I think it will be a lot of fun to look through it and maybe start a page. I've been trying to really, when I get a new book, to start coloring in it, kind of keep it out instead of putting it on my shelf immediately, so I can get to working in it. But time doesn't always permit me to color for the day. Okay, we got the top part done. It may not be the most perfect blending of colors for a sky that I've ever seen, but it will do. I think I'm going to finish doing the rest of this off camera, because y'all probably don't want to just sit here and see me blend those colors together this whole time. So I'm going to work on that, and then we'll get started on the rest. Okay, I did the sky, so now I want to do the little castle all the way in the very back. It shouldn't take too long. So I have this jade green color, and I guess I'll probably... Okay, I got jade green, and I'm gonna go in and just lightly outline the castle all over with the jade green. It's I think the tiniest castle I've ever colored. Okay, then I'm going to take 20% warm gray, lightly, just kind of go over some of the areas with that. Then I might go back in with the jade green. Okay, then I have 10% warm gray. Do a little blending with that. Darken it up a little bit more. This is jade green. This is the Prisma, or the white. Okay. I think I kind of like how that turned out. I don't know. I wasn't really sure what I'll do with this, the castle here. This is true green. I just wanted to bring a little bit more color. Put a tiny bit of color on that. Not a whole lot using. Then go back in with the jade green. I need a new pencil sharpener, I think. I'm breaking all my pencils that I sharpened. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we can do with the tiniest castle in the world. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. That's good. This, as long as you kind of add a little something to it, I think it would turn out good. Since I have you zoomed in close, we're gonna work on this section of the leaves that go around the tree house. I don't know. I thought about different colors, but I eventually kind of just landed on moss green and lime pill. Now, sometimes I get an idea in my head and I think that it'll work and then it doesn't. So let's kind of take a look over here on the scratch paper and see if we like these colors together. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more of a muted green leaf. And I think I'm happy with those two comboed. So we're gonna work on that and try not to you know, take it too seriously, so don't have to be doing the same thing for 100 hours, because this is a lot of leaves. I'm just going to start by using moss green PC 1097 and outlining it, and then just kind of adding that color into the leaf. And then I'm going to go in with lime peel PC 1005. I almost just said 105. And I'm just going to blend those two colors together, and then that's it. So I'm just going to do the rest of the 100 leaves that surround this treehouse. This is moss green, outlining the leaf, and then lime peel to kind of be our lighter color, kind of give it a bit of a highlight, but also blend the two together. Yeah, I think I like that. So just keep on coloring. Okay. And, you know, it's just going to take some time to do these. I'm excited that we got everything done with the tree house. And now we just got to put the finishing touches and get the flowers that are along the edge done. I really wish there wasn't any flowers there. This is why I have a lot of whips, because I get excited about a page and I have every intention of finishing it, but then I get kind of to something that I'm not as enthusiastic about coloring, and then, you know, I take a break from it. Sometimes a very long break. It just depends. But, you know, that's just how I color. But I am determined to finish this page. And it's actually been really enjoyable picking up the colors and, you know, working on everything. Okay, again, our dark color is marine green. I'm outlining the leaf shape with that, and then leaving a little bit of the leaf exposed, you know, the white, so I can go in with the lime peel to give it that highlight and blend that color out. I thought about coloring these like red, but mahogany red or something, but obviously I changed my mind. I don't know, I like all the greens we got going on this page. Okay. Moss green. I've definitely learned a lot while doing this color along. I know some of them, the first two, and this one as well, you know, aren't perfect, but I think I'm getting kind of the hang of it a little bit better. But hopefully the next one will be a fun one too. Don't know what that'll be yet, but I'm really shooting for having one color along a month. Just something fun. You know, go through the process of doing a whole page with y'all. Make sure as I go along I'm keeping y'all in frame, because it does seem something I would not do. Let's just go ahead and fill in outline a bunch of these. Get it going. Okay, then our lime peel. we're getting there. I think I will probably finish the rest of this real quick, because it's kind of just a repetitive pattern, doing all these leaves. It's the moss green and then the lime pill. I'm just taking 2 colors, keeping it simple, and filling in these leaves with that. But yeah, I'll get this finished up and we can move on to the flowers on the outside of the little page here. Okay, I want to work on the flowers. I have Tuscan red and black raspberry and a white Prisma. I haven't decided, but I might try to work a little bit of magenta into the flowers. I'm going to be starting with the bigger flowers, and I'm going to take my darkest color, black raspberry, and just outline the petal. Okay, we got the flower outlined, and now I'm going to go in and do a little bit of shading. Let's just test out one petal and see if we like how these colors work together. This is Tuscan red, and then we have magenta, and then we're going to go in with the white and blend them all together. I kind of like it. It's a little bit kind of a dark red purple color, but we do have a lot of that going on with the treehouse, so I thought it would be fun to do something a little different. And I'm just going to continue to do this with all the petals for this type of flower. I'm thinking for these we're going to go with like an orange yellow color. Then we have our Tuscan red, then the magenta, and then blend them all together. This is the black raspberry. Yeah, I don't want to spend too long on the flowers. Kind of. Just gonna go all the way around, laying down the black raspberry. This is the Tuscan Red. And then magenta. And I'm being a little bit lighter. Not bearing down very hard on that magenta color. I'm just kind of doing a nice wash of that over the petals. And then just blending them all together. I'm going to go in the center of all the petals where they meet and just kind of darken it up a little bit to kind of give it a little more depth. Okay, this is pale vermilion. I'm going to trace I'm kind of having second thoughts on the orange color. But I feel like I always color the flowers pink. So we're going to go with it and see how it looks. These aren't very detailed little flowers, so. And this is yellowed orange. And I'm going to just kind of take that in the center. And then blend them together. It's not my favorite flower, but it'll work. And maybe go in the center with the canary yellow. I kind of want to break up that orange color, so I might go in with a little bit of Posca in the center. Or a white gel pen, whatever, you know. And of course you can do these flowers a totally different color because I may have not picked the best color. This is that pale vermilion. And that Posca. Okay, as for these little things that are kind of hanging off the side. I'm just gonna go in with the jade, or no, Celadon green. And just add a little bit of color. You might have to go back in and go over these, touch it up a little bit when we get done with the background. Maybe I should have done the background first of like the parchment, that this is kind of the frame, but we'll just continue on working with it. Okay, so we did that, and then kind of lay out the colors for the leaves. I'm going to outline them in grass green. And then go in with spring green and just kind of blend it, smooth it out. Hope I'm not making this part a little too bright, but it is kind of nice to have it kind of pop. Our grass green, and then spring green. I'm just gonna lay down the grass green and then go in with the spring green. Okay, spring green. This is the marine green. I'm gonna outline. And then go in with moss. Just add a little bit more variety of colors to the leaves. They might be the same leaf. I don't know. Maybe I should have done the same color. But it's too late to turn back now. I like it like that. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the bigger flowers here. We have our black raspberry, our Tuscan red, and magenta. I'm going to sharpen the magenta up. Okay. I'm going to outline the whole flower with the black raspberry. I'm trying to make sure I'm telling y'all the correct name of the pencil, because I do have a habit to forget actually sometimes what pencil I am using. Or get them mixed up a little. I'm just outlining all the petals. Okay, so I outlined them and I'm going to go in and do some shading with the black raspberry. Excuse me. Tuscan red. I'm just kind of adding that, a little bit of that in there. Then the magenta, very lightly in the center, and overall those colors, the two colors we put on the flower. Okay, we're going to take the white and blend them together. Then I'm going to go in with the black raspberry, and just along the center part of the flower I'm going to do a little bit of extra shading, just in whatever direction the petals kind of facing. And then we're going to do this, the center part of the flower with the orange and canary yellow. All right, we have one section of the flowers down, and we got 3 more to go. I'll zoom you in a little bit closer for doing this other side, and then I'll probably just hurry through the last 2. Okay, got you zoomed in a little bit closer, and we're going to work on the bigger flowers. I have black raspberry and I'm going to outline all the petals and at the same time kind of put that darker shading in there. Okay, and do the same thing to all the other two. Okay, we have Tuscan Red. I'm going to just add a little bit of that to the petal. Okay, I'm moving on to the next one. We have Magenta, and I'm just very lightly adding the magenta over over those two colors. And we have white, and we're going to blend all the colors together. Okay, we got orange. And then canary yellow. Now we're going to go in with the black raspberry and just shade in the center of the flower. Okay. Put a little more. Now I'm going to do the little orange flowers. We have a pale vermilion and yellowed orange. I'm going to outline around these smaller flowers with pale vermilion. And just do a little bit of shading. And our yellowed orange in the center. And just blending out the two colors. And take white. And then this is a white Posca. I'm just going to do the center of the flower with that. Have Selden green, and I'm gonna go and just color in these little extra round things here. We have marine green and moss green. And I'm doing these top two leaves, these two colors. This is marine green, outlining the leaf and doing a bit of shading, and then just taking the moss green over top. Okay, as for the other two leaf sections, I have grass green and spring green. And again, I'm just going to outline the leaf in the darker color, which is the grass green, and do a little bit of shading. taking spring green and lightly going over the grass green. And then just doing the same to this part. Okay, I'm going to make sure there's nothing on the page. I did a little bit of erasing. So I'm going to take the antique linen, and I'm just going to do a small little stamp in there. I did kind of go on this part just a little bit to kind of see what it looked like all together, and so I'm just going to lightly run this along the picture. And if you get into any of the flowers, that's okay, because I am trying to make it actually look like paper, you know, so I'm not wanting to put a whole lot down though, because I don't want it to be too dark. Go back in for a little more. Oops. I'm just doing kind of circular motions. Trying not to get over the line too much, but not being very successful. That's okay. It is hard to kind of control this like round thing, sponge thing. I have other applicators, but I don't, they take a little bit more work. To get like the payoff of color using them. Just gonna keep going. I actually really like the effect it gives the leaves, you know, when you go up closer to them. So I'm just gonna work my way around the framed area. I know this has been a very hectic part of this color along, and part of that is because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't usually work with these too much for anything besides like a background. So it's a little bit different. But I'm really liking this. I think it looks pretty cool. Make sure I'm still in frame. Yeah. But I think this has been a learning experience, definitely. I kind of blundered my way through this whole color along, I know. But the whole point was I just really wanted to sit down and do a little bit of coloring and maybe get a little more comfortable being on camera and coloring. That's my main goal for doing this color along. Honestly, it's been a lot of fun finishing up this page, and it really kept me focused on, you know, really getting this page in Romantic Country done. Sorry, it was a little bit of delayed to wait and see to make sure that didn't do anything to the back picture. But I was doing that and I thought, oh no, I really should make sure. Get this corner here. But yeah, I kind of lost track of what I was saying, but I really enjoyed doing this color along, basically. It has been fun, and I'm pretty happy with the way this is turning out. I think it's super cute. And this is definitely a page that I've had my eye on to do for a while, so it's always very exciting when you do a page that you've kind of wanted to do for a while, and for whatever one reason or another, you know, you put off doing that page, but then when you finally get to it, it's pretty great. make it a little more even on this side. So just kind of look around and see where, you know, just kind of looking around and seeing where I need some more color. I need to smooth it out a little bit. Kind of need a little more down here. And I just use a paper towel to kind of dab a little bit of the excess off, because I don't really want to go in super heavy with that distressed oxide. For one, I'm kind of scared of it, but I don't want it to be too overpowering where we kind of lose the main picture. A little bit more up here. Just make my way down. Okay, now I kind of like how it looks, and I don't think I'm gonna go in with any pencils. One thing that I kind of do want to test and see if it looks good is maybe outlining the paper with a white Posca. But I don't know. I think my Posca might be dying. It's kind of going out. Not a lot. I think we're just going to leave it like it is. I don't want to be too fussy. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that. And I'm going to go in with a few things to kind of touch up these flowers here. I'm just going to take my grass green and go in and outline some of the leaf parts here. One of those things. So I'm just going to take this and go over the line here just to make that green. Oops. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I go so far over? Oh well, it's fine. See, I am being fussy. This is cream. And I'm just going around this little flower part here. And maybe trying to smooth out any areas I think might be a little too white, I guess. right here in between those leaves. And maybe a little closer to some parts along the edges here. Could use a little bit more over here. But yeah, just going around and filling those parts out, because this cream color is pretty close to the antique linen we used. Okay. I think I'm gonna call this finished. Super pretty. I really like it. It wasn't too difficult, you know. Definitely a very fun page. Thank you so much if you followed along on this color along, or if you know, just stopped in to watch. I had a lot of fun doing this color along, and it's like I said, been a learning process, and I hope to do more. I'm gonna try and do one for April, and we'll see how that goes. But until the next video, thank y'all. Bye.